Feature race, best odds guaranteed at Vickers.bet handicap over 5 furlongs. Joe Vickers always sponsors heavily in racing, especially here at Catterick. Number 5 is Khabib, who was third at Thirsk last time out, or second I should say at Thirsk, and Tattersall, one of today's opponents, was third that day. So this horse has the beating of Tattersall. Ran really well that day. Stall 3 is good as well over 5 furlongs. There's number 3, another bar. Big improver last season, and he's on a winning mark now. And the plus is that the cheek pieces are on for the first time. This horse was beaten last time out at Ripon, but you can forgive any horse a defeat at Ripon. Those undulations don't suit every horse. Behind that is number 10, I'll Be Gone. Duran Fentiman's got 3 rides left this afternoon. He's already had a winner with Gibbside, and he put this one forward as his best chance of a double. I'll Be Gone. Loves this sort of track, loves quirky tracks. He's a 3-time course and distance winner, and he won really well last time out, beating 2 of today's opponents, Jojo Rabbit and Ecclesiastical. And he's gone up £3, but you'd think that he'll be able to confirm that form today. That's number 10, I'll Be Gone. Then you've got number 9, Ecclesiastical, who's got a bit to find with I'll Be Gone. I think this one will finish behind I'll Be Gone again, but we'll see. Anything can happen. It is drawn 9, Ecclesiastical, which isn't ideal over the trip, and a little bit on toes, as you can see as well. Number 1 is Ready Freddy Go, who won this race last year, and he's only £1 higher today. So if Harry Russell's ride wins this, you wouldn't be surprised. Stall 8 isn't ideal, but you can win from high today in these sprints. And I have to say that Harry Russell has a great chance here with Ready Freddy Go. This horse could go well at a price. Ready Freddy Go. We'll miss out number 4. Jojo Rabbit is number 8. This is the horse that's got a bit to find with I'll Be Gone. And I want to finish with number 7, Le Beau Garçon. I know we didn't labour too much on Jojo Rabbit, but we know that form line. So there's Le Beau Garçon. Now, if you go back to what seems an eternity ago, when this horse were a 2-year-old, I interviewed Paul Mulrennan at Beverley after this horse had run well, and he said there's more to come from this fella, and he was right. He was held in high regard, this horse, Le Beau Garçon, sending him to places like York and Newmarket, and he was always just a little bit unlucky. Well, he's had a wind operation since he was last seen, and he's 214 days off. Whatever he does today, keep an eye on him. He can be expensive to follow, but there's an engine under that bonnet. And if everything falls right for him on his next couple of starts, he's got the ability. He's down to a mark off which he can win. But we'll have to see how he goes today with a view to... We'll have to see how he goes today with a view to the future. But he's definitely an intriguing runner. He might not be winning today, given it's his first run back from a wind-up. But then again, never say never. He's got the ability, but he's never been the luckiest of individuals. Welcome back to Catterick for our feature event then, the best odds guaranteed at Vickers.bet handicap over the minimum trip. One of 7 handicaps on an 8 race card, and there's 10 grand on offer. Last year's winners here, number 1, Ready Freddy Go, as we look at number 10 going down. But we'll mention Ready Freddy Go first of all, because he's the top weight, and he's last year's winner, trained by Ollie Pears. And Harry Russell takes them out and must have a big chance. Only £1 higher than winning last year. There he is. He's not going down in a relaxed fashion at all, but he's okay. I'm going to take that back. He's going down fine. He's got the cheek pieces on. Number 2 is Tatterstall, who's on the same mark as when finishing third last time out at Thirsk. Today is his 3rd run back from a wind-up. I know a lot of you like 2nd run back from a wind-up. Well, he did run well on that 2nd run back at Thirsk, but this is his 3rd run since a wind-up. Number 3 is Another Bar. Big improver last season, we know that. Cheek pieces first time might well help him. He was unplaced at Ripon last time out, but he's now back to a winning mark. So that could be interesting. So they've got him to a winning mark. Adrian Keatley's flying along. 4 winners from his last 16 runners now in the last fortnight. He had Clear White Light beaten earlier today, but Gail Marler was a winner for him yesterday at the Market Racing. So stable flying along. Horse on a winning mark, that's Another Bar. And runs onto a winner colours that he's done well with Wob in the past. George Wood takes them out, and Cheek Pieces first time and the winning mark and the stable in form. Another Bar must have a big chance. What about number 5, Carbib? Now Carbib was 2nd at Thirsk when Tatterstall was 3rd, so Carbib has the beating of Tatterstall, or had the beating. There'll be very little between them at these revised weights. Vadimir, 3-time course winner a couple of years ago, and he was 3rd at Ripon last time out. Stall 2 is fine. Down at the start, La Beau Garçon is very interesting. 1st run back from a wind-up, and a horse who had lofty aspirations a couple of years ago, but he's just had 1 or 2 issues, I guess, because he hasn't quite had the luck that he deserves. And I'll Be Gone is Duran Fentiman's best chance of a double when we spoke with him a few moments ago. He's number 10 on the card, and well drawn. Stall 4 loves this quirky track. Tim was telling us, a 3-time course and distance winner, and he's only up £3 for winning just the other day. He's got the beating of Jojo Rabbit and Ecclesiastical on that form. So, interesting race. I do think Another Bar deserves another look. Certainly interesting, and I'll Be Gone number 10. Yeah, we'll see how he goes, Tom. Yeah, Vadimir, 3-time course winner, in fact, a couple of years ago. Paul Midgley, the king of the sprinters, and Mark Winner Steele at £3 off the horse's back. That one Dave mentioned, La Beau Garçon. I was saying on Extra, I interviewed Paul Mulrennan when this ran at Beverley as a young horse, 2-year-old I think he was, and he said there's a lot more to come from this horse, and he was right, there was. It just hasn't been in the winners' enclosure. He was running at places like Newmarket in really hot handicaps, and always there's always a question mark about what was his optimum trip, but he's 1st run back from a wind-up, so watch him today. I'm not saying he won't win, but Le Beau Garçon, there's an engine under that bonnet, and maybe 2nd run back from a wind-up might just be the time to get him. But Le Beau Garçon, he's always been held in high regard. He looks great in the paddock. 1st run back from a wind-up, though. There might be another day for him, given that this is his 1st run back from 214 days off. We got last year's winner in the race, only £1 higher today. That's Ready Freddy Go. Stall 8's not going to stop him winning in this sprint race. Tatterstall ties in closely with Khabib on Thirsk running. There'll be nothing between them. And I've given a big chance to Another Bar. Onto Winner Colours, and Adrian Keatley have teamed up well in the past with Wob and others. And the thing about Another Bar is that he's very much in form, like his trainer, or he's on a winning mark, I should say, like his trainer being in form. And 1st-time cheek pieces is a plus as well for Another Bar. and stall 6 is fine. Vadimir, that you mentioned there, Tom, this is a mare trained by Paul Midgley, 3rd last time out at Ripon. 3-time course and distance winner. Good luck with the bet. I'm going to watch that one today, but I hope it runs well. I hope she runs well for you. And I'll Be Gone. I interviewed Duran Fentiman after his winner earlier on with Gibbside. And of his 3 remaining mounts, which are interesting, they include Music Society in the last. He did put up I'll Be Gone as his best chance of a double. And when I interviewed Tim after the win the other day here, he said he loves this quirky track. Indeed, he's a 3-time course and distance winner. And he's got the beating of Jojo Rabbit and Ecclesiastical on recent form. And he's only up £3 for that win last time out. So I'll Be Gone must be a big chance. And another bar for the stable going so well. 4 wins in the last 2 weeks. Has to be a player too.
Last one goes in. And they're off and racing. I'll Be Gone just leaping in the air a little as the gates crash back for the best odds guaranteed at Vickers.bet at handicap. Tatterstall in the noseband is showing bright early pace with Vadimir over towards the rails in the orange. That one being tracked through by Jojo Rabbit, and wider out is Another Bar. Another Bar is just ahead of Le Beau Garçon and I'll Be Gone, who's now making up a spot of ground. Further down the pack, Ecclesiastical, last year's winner Ready Freddy Go, Carbib and Castan. Making the run down towards the final quarter of a mile, Vadimir on the right and on the left Tatterstall. They are still the leading pair. They're being followed in 3rd by I'll Be Gone, and then Le Beau Garçon, who's trying hard to finish towards the outside as they make the approach to the last furlong. Against the rails is Vadimir, overtaken now by Tatterstall. Tatterstall's gone to the front by a length to Vadimir. I'll Be Gone is back in 3rd, but it's Tatterstall in front and going home strongest under Daniel Muscat for the Inform Michael Dodds. Tatterstall is the winner. I'll Be Gone is second. Tight for 3rd, Vadimir, and out wide of the running on Le Beau Garçon.
And isn't that what Le Beau Garçon does? He runs on at the end of his races. He might well go in trip again, up in trip again in future. He's involved in the photo for the minors, but no doubt about Tatterstall, who's made just about all from stall number 5. He went down early to post along with Vadimir, and Tatterstall has won under Daniel Muscat, who's travelled all the way up here to Catterick this Saturday afternoon for Darlington Informed trainer Michael Dodds. And Tatterstall, we talked about this horse before. He'd finished 3rd just behind Carbib when they met last time out. Carbib was trying to close from off the pace today, but couldn't get into it as the pace held up. It was all about Tatterstall going well from stall 5, and ironically Carbib, who was better drawn in 3, couldn't quite get into it. 3rd is number 7 and 4th number 6. So Le Beau Garçon 3rd, Vadimir in 4th. And Vadimir running into form now, that mare, the 5-year-old, 3-time course winner, but she runs well in defeat. But let's get back to this winner. Tatterstall found an injection of pace in the final furlong and went on well to win under Danny Muscat. Ready Freddy Go, last year's winner, was always in rear, as was Castan, as was Ecclesiastical. Jojo Rabbit showed pace in the first furlong but dropped away, and I'll Be Gone. It's worth bearing in mind that this horse fly jumped a bit leaving the stalls, was in 6th through the first couple of furlongs and then runs on into 2nd, but the stalls really did for him. You can't be doing that in 5 furlong sprints on good to firm ground at Catterick, but beaten 2 lengths in the end, so maybe it was all about Tatterstall regardless. So Tatterstall beats I'll Be Gone with Le Beau Garçon, an eye-catcher, in 3rd, but he's been an eye-catcher in the past, but this was his first run in 214 days and his first run back from a wind operation. 4th was Vard.